So, Caitlin Clark, aka the scheduling conflict. Yeah, the scheduling conflict is a name that I'm going to throw on Caitlin Clark because that is what this video is about. We've got rival fans being furious that, you know, Caitlin Clark is, that she's getting new arenas, getting moved to new arenas. You've got them saying, people saying that they're pushing the fever. Why are they pushing the fever? But Caitlin Clark is going to spend all of next season playing in NBA arenas. Like, I saw a tweet, and it is the craziest thing, that there are 6 WNBA teams that have moved their games to NBA or NBA size arenas. The Mystics don't have, I don't think that's an NBA arena, but obviously there was ironically, there was actually a scheduling conflict with the 20,000-seater arena in Washington. That was the only actual scheduling conflict. But the Dream move it to an NBA arena. The Aces move it to a much bigger arena. The Mystics move it to a much bigger arena. The Sky do. The Sun do. And the Wings do. You might be saying, oh, what about those other teams? What about those other teams? They all play in NBA arenas. So I've been to the Target Center for the Minnesota Lynx. If you guys don't know about the damn Target Center, they have, they do not open the upper. They only open the upper for the finals, when they sold out of the lower bowl. They're going to open the upper for the game. They're going to open it. The Phoenix Mercury play in the NBA arena. The Seattle Storm do. There are 13 WNBA teams, 7 already playing NBA arenas. The other 6 are moving their games to NBA arenas versus the Fever. You can't acknowledge that she is the needle mover. Yeah. No, I'm not even going to say she's the needle mover. She's the needle. She is the needle. And it's just madness. It's madness that there are still people going out of their way talking about, complaining about this. Like, it's an objectively good thing. There's only one problem, is that outside of the Liberty, and I will say, the Liberty, there's not going to be that many Phoenix fans because the Liberty actually have their own fans. And the Aces, as much as I don't like the Aces, they have their own fans. Outside of Liberty and the Aces, you are not going to see a game where Caitlin is playing with a mostly fan of the other team. In fairness to the Aces, I could see the Aces going and booing Caitlin Clark for 4 quarters. For any reason, no. But, I mean, if they booed Dearica Hamby, considering everything that happened, considering what that organization did to Dearica Hamby, I genuinely think that that anything could happen with that crowd, with that fan base. I mean, you never know. And they're not used to cheering very much because, you know, Angel Wilson, when she saw a team cheering, when she saw a team cheering, what did Angel Wilson do? Claim something was going to pop off. But yeah, that is basically what's going to happen there. But the fact that every single team that is not playing in an NBA arena has for Caitlin Clark, it genuinely just shows that, it just shows that the Caitlin Clark boom is not ending. And I thought it would. I'll go as far as to say it. I genuinely thought the Caitlin Clark hype was going to end. I didn't think it was going to last all these years. I thought the hype was going to have a little, it was going to go up and down, but I never thought there was going to be a peak higher than her at Iowa. And to an extent, maybe. To an extent, the 19 million people that watched the championship game, something like that's never going to happen again. Maybe that was the actual, complete peak. But for a sustained peak, I genuinely thought, I thought that we saw between 2023 and 2024 in terms of, you know, college ball. Until the tournament, there was hype for Caitlin Clark as she was breaking the records, but it wasn't it was this same hype as it was during the tournament. Whereas now, it's looking like the freaking, hype is gonna last as long. The hype coming into the start of next season is greater than the hype starting her college year. And we're now at the stage where Caitlin Clark is probably going to be responsible. I'm not joking when I say this. For like games where she plays in are probably going to be responsible for like 30% of the attendance in the WNBA. Like, it's actually likely, unless, actually less likely. I was about to say she's going to have a higher percentage of attendance than last year, but that's not going to happen because there is an entire new team. But like, there are teams that are going to average 3,000 fans at games, but have 17,000 fans when Caitlin Clark shows up to town with a fever. The WNBA needs to do everything they can to promote Caitlin Clark. And I'm not saying do it at the expense of anyone else, but they went into last season basically trying to promote anyone but Caitlin Clark for I don't know what reason. They basically tried to do it to promote anyone but Caitlin Clark. And that made no sense. Because for the long-term growth of the league, you can't just promote one player. But promote Paige, promote Caitlin, promote rivalries. And that's the thing where it's like, you can promote a rivalry between Caitlin and Paige. You can promote a rivalry between Caitlin and, say, Asia or this other player. You can promote those rivalries, and then when the other players get more hyped, you can then promote these players against each other. But all of the promotion needs to be based around the not just gravity on the court that Caitlin Clark has, the gravity in media. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. A big reason why Arike Gumbawale is so popular, yes, she was a popular player beforehand, but a big reason why Arike is so popular is because people were watching for Caitlin Clark, they saw what Arike did in the All-Star game, and they became fans of Arike Gumbawale. A big reason why Napheesa Collier has become so popular is a lot of the new fans like Napheesa Collier because she seems like a nice person. And that is literally what they should be doing. You should be promoting every single player in this league, but not... And again, don't promote Caitlin Clark at the expense of the league, but also promote Caitlin Clark. Promote everyone more. Promote Caitlin Clark constantly. Promote all these players constantly. Promote rivalries constantly. Promote these big games constantly. It's like, it's just mad. It's just mad. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. I actually think I got something wrong in this video. The Connecticut Sun most definitely do not play in an NBA arena. But I would not be surprised to see Caitlin Clark playing the Connecticut Sun in Boston. The Connecticut Sun most definitely do not play at an NBA arena. You could, for all of you guys in the comment section, you guys can call me out about that, because I just realized when I was like thinking about the teams, there's no way that there's any way. I was like, there's no way you can promote the Connecticut Sun through anybody. But then I'm like, ugh, it's not ideal. Not ideal. Doing anything with the Sun. But I would say they're probably going to play the game in Boston because it might be the only game they can sell tickets to. Anyway, that's the video. I'll see you guys.